I am with the most totally awesome man in the bodybuilding universe, Lee Haney.
Ruth, you're making my head big.
Well, you know, Lee, I mean, when I got into commentating on the sport, I mean, it was you and Corey Everson, the king and queen of bodybuilding, and, you know, for me, you'll always be royalty.
Well, I really appreciate that. What a compliment. And, you know, we've seen the sport change quite a bit since that time. You know, you got the new era of bodybuilding, and you have the guys now particularly a lot bigger, the girls a lot bigger, but now you have the other transitions related to the physique and so forth, which is giving sort of a new lift to bodybuilding, which is great. So you got people who say, well, I can't be that big, but guess what? I love fitness, I love competing, so I can do this. Yeah.
So what do you think about this year's Olympia?
Yeah, Phil, you know something, I'm real impressed with Phil. Phil has figured his way through how to peak.
Yeah.
So learning how to eat is extremely important. He understands his nutrition, he understands the entire process of getting ready. That's what separates you from the rest of the pack. Once you get that science down, you can go anywhere you want to go.
One thing about Phil, I noticed, he didn't do a bunch of shows. He did one show a year. He didn't wear himself out. And then when he got to the pros, he waited. He didn't do his debut. He didn't do his debut right away. Put on some size. So he's taking it very cautiously.
I like that. That's very smart. That was some advice that Robert Robinson gave years ago.
Really?
That Lee only hit maybe 1 or 2 shows max for the year. That way your body's refreshed, your energy level is good. You can also avoid injury. So Phil was right on top of the science of preparing.
I would say I would pick Kai Green to come in second. I would pick Branch Warren to come in third. Have you got to look at those guys?
I think what you're saying there is right on the money because Kai have phenomenal physique.
Oh man, a lot of size.
He's got a peak. That's the part that's missing from Kai. I mean, from every angle, he looks great. And he can definitely give Phil Pete a run for his money. Now then you got Branch Warren. I mean, he's always coming in great shape, ripped. Branch leave no stone unturned.
He's huge size.
There's going to be a great battle there, you know, but that's what it's all about. Branch has gotten a handle on peaking.
Yeah. And once again, you're saying that
you got to peak. Kai's still struggling, you know. But once you get it down, when he hit a lat spread, double bicep from the back, side chest from the side, nobody's better than Kai hitting no shot.
Yeah.
When a guy can hit all of his mandatory poses and look great in them, his lats flow all the way down to his waist, that's incredible.
Now my pick for fourth is a guy who's been fourth before. It's Dennis Wolf. I mean, a lot of people see him winning. I just recently saw a shot of him on Facebook that, wow, I mean, he's ready now, it seems like. But the talent is so thick there.
It is, you know, Dennis looked great. You know, there was a big controversy concerning him and Branch.
Really?
You know, and who should have won, so-and-so with the Honors Classic. I was there, I saw both of them, and it could have went either way. Dennis, he peaks. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, give or take, it could have went either way there.
Right.
I think the thing that comes with Branch a little different than Dennis is that his it's all in the eye of the beholder. Like I said, it could go either way with those guys, you know, because both of them are incredible athletes. They know how to peak. And I think a little bit is Branch is a little bit thicker in his lower body than Dennis. That's what makes it a little bit different. You got a little bit more height. You gotta have that lower body balance. If not, then a guy that does have it can edge you out.
Well, talking about balance, I mean, the next guy on my list would be Dexter Jackson. He's been Mr. Olympia. He's been around a while. Starting to slip a little in the placings, but I would still figure him for a top 5 or 6 placing.
Dexter looked beautiful. I thought his condition, I went too crazy about what I saw, you know.
Was this last year?
Past year, you know, I think his sharpness, I think you got to be careful that you don't try to out-muscle anybody because that's not his game.
No.
He's got beautiful muscle. I mean, the caps on his delts, his legs. His nickname is the Blade.
Yeah.
If he just stick with doing what he do best, he's going to hurt some lot of people. And no, he's not over the hill. He is the hill. He's just got to remember to stay true to who he is.
All right, and I got some bad news for you. I just got a text from someone in the know who tells me that your favorite guy, Cedric McMillan, is not doing the I just got a text from Lonnie Teeper. We were talking about it. He didn't answer me when I said, "Are you sure?" So I'm taking LT's word on that.
Man, I got to give Cedric a call. You know, when I saw this guy pose, I don't know what show it was, a guest appearance. He was doing a guest appearance. It brought tears to my eyes because what I saw in Cedric was shape, size, balance. I saw this nice tapering waist, something that has been missing.
Oh, yeah,
you know, not saying that it's gone, because the blade brings that to the table. You know, fear brings that to the table, but Cedric has a sort of a longness about his physique that's really overpowering. You know, it flows very well, which is rare. You know, he's tall. When you get a tall guy that have those type of characteristics, he can stay around for a long period of time. That was Arnold, that was me, that was Dorian. Of course, I thought we was a lot prettier than Dorian.
No comment. I won't say a word.
I will tell him. Of course, he knows I'm prettier than he is, you know, so anyway.
So yeah, and then the next guy on the list, I would have had Cedric breaking into that top 6, but people are talking about Evan Santopani. Have you gotten a good look at him?
Well, he has a fantastic physique, and as I said, you know, these guys' ability to peak, that's what makes a difference. Tying this in together, you know, you know, for that one event is the name of the game. So until they prove themselves, I can't say a whole lot about anybody beyond the 5, 6 you just spoken of. Of course, they got to prove it. Proof is in the pudding.
And it's going to be a talent-laden lineup, that's sure. So here we are with Mr. Lee Haney talking about the Olympia. This is Ruth Silverman and Lee Haney from BOD TV.